This is Saria with Saria's Gaming Hub, and we are back in Skyrim, where we're gonna go speak to Golemai and figure out if he'll be
Victors,
nice.
the Imperials.
Nice enough to share
what
info.
do we have here? I don't deal in land. Oh, I'm sorry to say I know very little about that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
We're gonna try something.
Hasn't Mercer? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanished. I don't care what you promise. If I... Well, now that you... I have a buyer looking for a case of firebrand wine. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Yeah, no, doesn't matter what option, doesn't matter how well your stuff is, he is not gonna give up info as easily as you would like.
Heard what you did, killing those foul witches.
Thanks, I guess? I want to test something once we get this case to him, because I know for a fact he's not gonna give us the info even with the case. But I know we came across a cave, that entrance, that I want to go in and see if I'm able to sneak through the back door. Probably not, but you know, a girl has to try at the very least.
Ah, good. Here, take this. As far as gold, I was approached by... She flashed. I brought in the coin and walked away. Not at all. However, I did notice she... In this business, we rarely deal in names. Look. Now, since our transaction is done...
So annoying, isn't he? Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. I'm gonna go up to Brine Water Grotto, I believe is where we need to go. Because if I'm remembering correctly, this grotto is very, very helpful. But we have to go in and see if it's going to be helpful. Because again, I could be remembering this wrong. I'm hoping not. Oh, okay. Apparently not. Just don't piss off the Horkers, essentially. You piss them off, you're in trouble. Let me see if I can find the entryway. Could have sworn there's an entryway. I think it's through here, but I don't think we're allowed to go through there. Yeah. Pretty sure that's the entrance, but it looks like I'm not allowed. And just yet. You see what I mean by do not upset the Horkers? The Horkers are not nice. At all. But if I can get out of the cave, I'll be fine. Let's see here. Where are you? Okay. We're getting close to, Luckily in this game, following him means I can go do something and he'll still pop up as... What's the word I'm looking for? It'll still follow him, the marker will, and I won't have to guess per se. Looks like there's no guard, which is nice. I always love it when there's no guard. No guard means I can easily get in without getting in trouble. now I have the key to the entire warehouse, which is always a fun thing to have. And there goes the lizard. And I do know where he's headed, so I'm not too worried about losing track of him. But we are going to get rid of some of these torches, because I don't like them. They're in my way. I don't know what this goat is doing down here. It's always been down here, and I still don't understand why. There's going to be somebody who comes up and is doing their little checks, so... Sheesh, that took a second. Okay, now let's get back up where we were, because I prefer being up there. Lets me have a better idea of where he's headed. Actually headed all the way across that way, which is going to be a pain in the butt to get to, but we'll manage. Again, I don't know why sometimes they're harder to kill than normal, but when they are, they are. There he goes. Hoping the bow and arrow will make it a little bit easier.
Be careful.
I don't know how he saw me, but okay. I don't get the arrow back. I wanted the arrow back. Oh well. Yes, I know he went down that way, but there is something up here that we're going and grabbing. Because, you know, I have sticky fingers, and I cannot help myself but to go steal things that are not mine. Because see, if I steal this, I can give that to Delvin as well. I will be giving him so many little items. Honestly, what I find hilarious is the fact that even if I don't get caught by anyone, I still get technically in trouble. By that I mean we may have bandits come and attack us. I don't know why the map does that sometimes, where it doesn't. But you know, we started here, I might add, and walked all the way around to Rainwater Golem. Grotto. So yes, we will have to get past those horkers again if we want to take the shortcut out. And there's really nothing before we make it to where Kalamai is that's worthwhile picking up, so I usually don't raid the boxes. Because all the good stuff is all the way in the back of this grotto, where our friend is hiding. Through there's spiders. We're gonna avoid that. Let's wait for him to come up, if possible. Oof, that looked like it hurt. Kind of rude that they haven't given me back my arrows, but whatever. Ooh, yay, we got a bone arrow back from the lady. Because again, bone arrows are expensive. If you do the job well, but they're expensive.
Someone there? So I can take your stuff. No more, I yield.
So there is technically a slightly easier way to go about that, but slightly easier is not technically the truth if you're an animal lover. Because if you go through that path, it'll let you loop past these guys, but there is a dock back there, so yeah. We're almost to the end of this stupid grotto. Let's see. I don't know why they do that. Should probably heal a little bit. Don't worry, Dolomite is essential. I'm gonna loot the bodies really quick. See if I can get anything back from them. Should also switch back to my orcish arrows for now.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as... Now there's no need... This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please. I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you.
I usually am reasonable.
The name of the person you want is Karlaya. Mercer never told you about her? Karlaya is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's
sure
after
she is.
Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
He's slimy, but he's not.
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Will do. Like, dude, I don't really give a crap what you're up to. Just be honest with me and we won't have a problem. Unlike your siblings, who chose to try to cut me out of a deal. Now that was a problem. Ouch. Okay, other way, not that way. Got it. We're gonna take that place. I'm taking that elven bow because I want the I want to disenchant it and keep the enchantment for myself for later use. Yeah, I don't know how they get some of these things, but they do have them. This This is always fun. At least I have a crap load of lockpicks or this would be a problem. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay.
You needed to know more?
No. Just here taking my time to verify there's nothing left in this area. I was correct, huh? Neat. Honestly, I dislike Mercer, and you guys will understand eventually. If you've never played this game, you'll understand why Mercer is one of my other non-favorite people. Like, seriously, they need to find a way to make that less noisy. I don't remember where it is, but there is a note
Hey, let's talk a second.
somewhere regarding the
did you need?
noise.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Karliah destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Karliah and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. A place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Well, look, of course. Your new piece will enhance your... Are you sure? Once I exchange it for... Okay, there you go.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
So, you're... Splendid. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new
Got lots
home.
of jobs available. Interested?
I got myself the house that I've been wanting for a while. Shadowfoot Sanctum, by the way, which is nice. It may not seem like much to some people, but I like having it. Scritch, what in the world are you doing back here? No, like, dude. So, we're gonna start with Villainous here, who has his friend's book Salonis confession. So. Yeah, no. It doesn't go according to plan if you can't tell for a lot of people. Let's open the Guardian Vault and see what's inside. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour of our home. Newest home, the Thieves Guild kind of version home. So, Guild Mage. Yeah, no, a lot of people died in the progress of this. Now we get to investigate the vault. Let's see, anything on this side? So, the way this works is, you see how there's a red light here? That means we're going to go this way. Because this is the way we need to go. Gotta match the colors. Another Guild Mage. Disappears again. We'll have to, yes, we're going to follow this poor dude around. But first we're going to actually search through this area before we head towards the other section. The next section. We also need that activated. Trust me. I think that they cost you more than that, sir. If I remember correctly, there's really nothing over that way for us to grab. We just need to go in here. Because all the notes give us a pretty clear picture of what these mages did. And honestly, I do not approve of what they did. So they became ensnared in the trap that they had set up because of the magic of the weapon. Which, honestly, is hilarious. Yeah, no, see, there's no real safe way across, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay. Off we go. Interesting sword. Volume 3. So essentially, the way they lured him into this trap is by grabbing the remains of his wife, a woman he greatly loved. So yeah, no, they took the dude's wife's remains and brought them here, which obviously upset him. And it upset her as well, which is why we're following this woman. Torn smugglers now. You know that ghost that we keep following around, that woman? If I remember correctly, that's the spirit of the wife. We are doomed, there's no hope. Volume 2. I'm sighing because I personally disagree with what they did. Like, I get that you were trying to stop him, but at the same time, I feel like the way you went about it was not okay. Hopefully that sentence makes sense, guys. Also, between videos, I'll probably go and organize everything. Move things from Tundra Homestead and the, oh my goodness, brain work, Golden Hills Plantation, and organize everything into the Shadowfoot Sanctum that you guys saw just a little while ago. While you guys are not on, you know, so you guys don't have to watch me do it because it will take me a little while to do, and I don't want to do that to you guys. no, I disagree on so many levels with everything that went down here. And also, we will be pulling out our mace because we'll need to just use it to get at some point. We are going to be about to get beach right, so I said we're probably going to do a quick save and venture after we get to a certain point in that other chamber. Go from green to blue. The last chamber. The way we came in was through there, so. Okay, I will try to use my bow as somewhat, but I know for a fact it won't do much. Do you see these skellies all around here? Yeah, they're his. Okay, we're gonna read this dude's first journal. Yeah, no. He was a Blades captain of the Blades. Okay. Now, let's quick save because the minute we touch this tomb, crap is gonna go sideways. And yes, I know I'm using the fire art. We're gonna level up really quick just so that way we can deal with this. There we go. Let's grab this dude's letter from home. Emma, poor Emma. And if you're wondering, I already got this, and I can get these pieces from Crossfire, and that is what we will do, is we will leave that armor alone. I don't feel comfortable taking it. Hopefully you guys understand. The dude's been through enough. We'll go back to Elven Arrows, that way we're not wasting. Watch this. His wife just wanted her husband free. And as such, she let us hear. If you ask me, that's kind of depressing, but I think that's about right for Yeah, no, Shadowfoot Sanctum. One of my more, well, actually one of my absolute favorites. Living spaces, because there's 2 entrances. There's a hidden room of where you can put your armor and everything in there. So yeah, I will probably take time in between videos to just organize stuff. Okay, let's see here. We are gonna actually go do that really quick because that is right over here. And the reason why we're doing it is because we don't have to go through the whole thing to get what we need out of there. We just need to get through it somewhat. So here's what I mean. So there's this entrance, right? But there's that exit. We will do that eventually. That is a quest for later, though. Let us see here. Let's go to Merryfair Farm and yeah, no, us will divided is just depressing for a quest. Considering that his wife Emma was a ghost who was just trying to get her husband free so she could go with him. And they could move on with their afterlife, essentially. Also, how are we doing on weight? Not that. I need weight. Not too bad. That's good. The only way through is through this gate.
Give them the dogs, boys!
Not sure why that pit was doing that. Yep, we managed to make it past the pit wolves and back into here, because I honestly don't feel like fighting them. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. And that's a stupid sword. Dang it, I went through the wrong door. Yes, there is such a thing as wrong door. Guess we'll try this again, because it's still telling me to go through this way, so we'll see. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But it's being insistent that I go through that door, so let's look again and see if we can figure out how to continue forward. This way. Duh. Where?
Over here!
Let's see what you got.
I hate when it takes so much time to do something like that. Yeah, no, I'm not opening any of those gates. Ow.
I'll do you 10 gold at 3 to 1 on the white one. Get them! Rip his throat out!
Yes, we are grabbing our pickaxe at this point. This is a little ridiculous. Yeah, we're not getting involved in that. Nope, nope, nope. We are gonna just break into this thing right here. Okay, now we got a good spot to start with. Oof. Nice. Okay, time to head out. Let's see, where is this Broken Tooth cave? Oh boy, it's all the way over there. Okay, we can work with that. I can work with that. That's fine. Yeah, no, we're gonna get this little miscellaneous thingy done. And then we'll head to Snowvale Sanctum. And before you ask, no, I'm not looking forward to going there. I'm also pretty sure we're not going to be able to fast travel from here. If we are, then wonderful. If not, then okay. Yep.
What was that?
Oh, look. We've got a guest. How bloody wonderful. Wonder, can I just fast travel? Because I kind of don't want to deal with the dragon right now. Yes? Okay. Excellent. I always find it amusing when our mammoths just drop from the sky. I don't know if this is the vampire cave or not. I think it is a vampire cave, though. Which means if we get caught, we'll use Dawnbreaker to get through it. Because they're considered undead, vampires are. So Dawnbreaker does the same thing it does to, sweet. Okay. We are actually going to grab the bone arrows. Those things are much more potent in the long run. Mainly because this dude is a full-on master vampire.
Nothing. Victory is yours. I submit.
No, you don't. There we go. Or else grab a torch, because I cannot see anything right now. Quite nasty, if you ask me. Bloodthirst. Okay, let's go explore the outer part of this cave just to make sure we didn't miss anything valuable. It's kind of hard again to see things. Okay. Time to go do that. Not that I want to, but because we have to. Looks like we're doing pretty good at getting things cleared up, though. Let's see, what would be the best way to make it there? Probably go to Winterhold and then walk our butts over. Yeah, I think that would be the best option. Okay. Well, that almost nearly killed me, but we didn't die. That's all that matters, right, guys? We're gonna drink a potion because, ow. Stay out of their way so they don't get mad at you. Because even when you get too close to the prisoner, they get cranky. Don't ask me why.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort in the river. Might be searching in there.
I am trying to not get myself hurt by giving certain areas a wide berth because I know what's over there and I don't really feel like dealing with it, if that makes sense. I'm not sure where that bear is, but it's starting to bug me. Soon everyone will understand why I do not care for Mercer Frey.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Karliah is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving.
Nasty.
I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Also, we can't really get in until Mercer gives us a way to get in. He's such a slowpoke. Why are they so slow?
Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Liar.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Come on, game. There we go. That took a half a second. Also, Mercer is annoying in this part. I will give you guys that much info. Just because of the way he speaks to us. It's just irritating.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Disappointing. This better be important.
No, I don't need to talk to you. I need you to back the fuck up and let me walk past you.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. It's like Karliah reset all of the traps.
Sorry, but I did not expect that to happen. Usually he is more mindful than that, so I'm giggling just because. Again, this dude is just making my day.
What was that? Your life is mine! So ends the lesson.
Why are you so noisy, sir? Like, you're supposed to be a thief, aren't you? Do you guys agree? Like, he's a thief. And yet... No?
This shouldn't take long. Making this easy.
You know, Mercer Frey is just a noisy asshole, in my opinion. Making sure we don't miss anybody. So the gap here actually is large enough to do this. They detected me. Okay.
Bone chime. Clever. With the drugger, I guess. Who's there? Out of my way! So ends the lesson.
Like, seriously, you see how noisy he's being, right? He will actually say things like that are so rude. You'll see. I don't remember the exact quotes he uses in the past, but you'll understand.
Can't hide from me. Out of my way!
we are going this way for a reason. It's not the correct way, but it is. There is something over here that I would like to grab before we continue forward.
Quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
See what I mean? Rude. Absolutely rude. I barely make much noise, and here you are screaming at people. Here ends the lesson. And I make a little bit of noise, and I get in trouble. Okay, cool, bro. No? Just shut up. I already don't like you. I'm already doing something I don't want to do, which is deal with your attitude. So could you just be quiet for once?
Something's near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Don't mind me, I'm just checking out the map.
Carlya always was a nimble minx. Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for her. Must you keep stopping? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Out of my way!
Again, so noisy. I make one explosion happen after clearing out the area, I might add, of people who could hear me. And I get told I'm being very noisy for a thief. Cool, cool.
Near. You can't hide from me. Your end is near. Making this too easy. You've just written your own epitaph. Out of my way. So ends the lesson.
Like, you see what I mean by very, very loud. No wonder my stuff wasn't doing as much damage. I was using iron arrows for some weird reason. Okay, whatever. It's fine. He'll also get mad if you accidentally break these on your own. But then we'll do it himself just fine.
right track. She's been through here as well.
Wonderful.
You can't hide from me! Hardly a challenge. That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. I'm ready. Death will be my triumph!
We're gonna grab dog bite first.
That's merely an annoyance.
Oh, no, this one's gonna be. Ah. And that is why I was trying to play with the dragon. The Draugr Overlord there, because I remember that asshole there has a, movement. The thingy that he can do, which is annoying. Not sure why I picked those up, but it's fine. Where's the dude's body? Weird. Oh, there it is. Now you guys get to see why I hate Mercer Frey.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Karliah already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Karliah is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. What is it?
Ow.
Honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Karliah. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies.
It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Karliah. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
This is gonna suck.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Karliah has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
So rude if you ask me.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
She has a point.
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowveil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Yeah, you see why I don't like Mercer? He literally just tried to murder us. And pin that murder on our friend Karliah there.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster.
Can I help you with anything? Karliah? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning, Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Of course it won't, because why would it be? Let me see something. We're gonna go make a pit stop at the Tundra Homestead real quick, guys, because if I remember correctly, there's a letter in there that we could read, and that would make it more sensible for us to go to Markarth after we read this letter, just because I know the letter tells us that we need to go bring a arrow to a Mr. Calcemo. We just never read it, which is why it's not in our miscellaneous objectives. See? Bring a dwarven arrow. Should still have a good chunk of dwarven arrows on me, right? Yeah, I do. Excellent. See? I'm gonna get 2 stones out of the way. Well, I mean, 2 tasks out of the way with 1 stone. Yeah. I know we've never been to Markarth properly to have a fast travel point, so...
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Look at that, we got everything.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
And there's about to be a murder in front of us, and no, I'm not stopping it because I don't have the energy to try to stop it without getting a bounty on my head for accidentally hitting somebody else. So we're just gonna ignore that problem.
A fight. Get him. Kill him.
My money's on the feet.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial.
Kinda glad that person didn't recognize that I'm a troublemaker. Also, this is a really cool mudcraft looking thing.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is... I'm sorry, I got too excited. You are? Excellent. I simply must have this. I'll pay you... Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution. Then you were well informed. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Proboscis. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I'm being an admirer, I'm sure you... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete,
We're gonna
feel
just be...
more comfortable discussing my findings.
We push his buttons and he'll...
This better be important. Persistent, aren't you? I'll let you in if you agree to something for if you deal with Nimi. Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
You know, if we go and kill Nimi,
You're here to see the yard.
then we'll be able to get a key from him, and Mabel will be able to actually get into the Dwarven Museum with less fuss. Let's grab my mace, because I don't want to use Dawnbreaker for this, but we gotta get... We've got spiders to kill. Again. bad spiders. Wow. Those bow and arrows worked very, very well for that, didn't it? You know, he'll let us into the museum and then we just have to kind of break the rules and go find his work on the Falmer language, which is quite amusing to me. The fact that he decides to trust us with the key without asking us truly why we want it makes me laugh. Oh well, not my problem. It's his problem, soon enough.
What is it? You have my gratitude. As promised, it is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite frightful.
Yes, yes. But you know, we just have to sneak our butts around some guards, essentially. Because we're technically not supposed to go past a certain point.
Whole Dwarven city underneath the keep. Shooin'. This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Sure.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men of them. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to attempt his research.
How much weight do I have? Yeah, we're not supposed to go past this door. But we're going to anyways, because, you know. Why the fuck not?
Intruders on site. Call for backup if you need it.
I don't know what these handles will do, so we're actually going to quick save here and before you ask, yes, I do like being able to. I think we should search the body really quick. keys are important, you know?
What do you think this is? Another trap, most likely. It's dangerous. 3 of the guards died in the lower hall flooded with steam.
Yes, we are going to probably activate said trap on the poor people. It's going to be painful to do to ourselves, but we'll do it. And by painful, I mean, unfortunately for us, the hull's poisoned below here. So once we get it down here, it's not really fun. Let's level up really quick, actually. Let's take a look at my stealth. Nice. See what I mean by, like, we are going to take some damage from doing this. But those 2 guards are about to have a very, very bad day. Because we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do this. Activate valve. Bada bing, bada boom, right? We're going to click save here again, because if a certain person makes it out, then we'll have problems, but... we do not want him escaping, because he is not a person we want outside of the... I'm pretty sure this finishes up on its own. We just have to wait. And if it won't, then we can easily just maneuver around it. By the way, that wizard guy that we shot is actually the nephew of Kalsam. So we kind of just caused problems. But yeah, you see that? Stone tablet? That's the guide that we need to make a copy of. Because we can't take a giant stone slab with us, unfortunately. Luckily, our lovely wizard friend here has plenty of things for us to pick up that we can use. We just need a paper, charcoal. Verify there's nothing else worth snagging for myself. Gotta be quick, careful, because we have persons who are gonna be problems here soon enough.
What a day.
Just gotta stay put. It's quicker this way if we stay put and we don't try to fight them. We just have to wait. See? The game autosaves here. Yes, okay. You're wondering why? It's because we're about to do something that occasionally ends up getting you killed. Occasionally. Keyword there, I might add. Depends on how well you jump. Because if you jump wrong, then you can end up actually dying. Look at that, we're out of keep completely. Time to go back to Winterhold and visit Enther again. I like Enther. He's cool.
My job is to serve the... I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
I didn't even ask you, sir.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be... A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Karliah. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Karliah, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further
We must hasten
need
to
of me,
Riften
you
before
can find
Mercer
me
can
in the
do any more
college.
damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. In the meantime, I wanted you... If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
So before we head to the cistern, in the Ragged Flag and meeting with Carla there
The mages don't let us go.
were
in the
one.
college.
I'm going to be calling
They
it
said it's not
here,
safe.
and we'll start the chaos that will happen the minute we get into the cistern.
The college makes lots of bad.
We'll be heading into the cistern with Carlia in the next video, and hopefully going through and finishing up the Thieves Guild quest line next week. Hopefully. I make no promises, obviously, but again, one can hope. So I'm gonna move stuff around and put away things properly in the house, the Shadowput Sanctum, as you guys saw earlier. I'm gonna grab stuff from the Golden Hills plantation and the stuff that's here at the Tundra Homestead and move it all in, organize it properly into the house before the next video, and I'll show you guys what I did real quick before we head in to the cistern. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, again, whenever you're watching this. I really do appreciate it. So again, thank you for watching.